Have you ever stopped to think about how much of your life is driven by the noise around you? The constant rush of work, the pressure of digital demands, the stress of social media, and the never-ending stream of to-do lists. Does it ever feel like you're just going through the motions without really living? Now imagine if there was a way to find peace and balance amidst all of this. What if the answers to navigating the challenges of today's world could be found in the teachings of an ancient philosopher who lived over 2,500 years ago? This is exactly what Lao Tzu, the father of Taoism, proposed in his timeless wisdom. Lao Tzu believed in simplicity, in letting go of the chaos and embracing the flow of life. His teachings encourage us to find balance by understanding ourselves and the world around us. But what does this have to do with our lives today? Before we dive deeper, just a quick moment. If you're enjoying this video and want more content like this, please hit that subscribe button. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and your support is crucial to getting us there. It'll only take a second, and it helps a lot. Let's keep going. Modern life can feel overwhelming. Between work deadlines, personal expectations, and the constant barrage of digital information, it's easy to feel like we're drowning in responsibilities. In our attempt to keep up, we often lose sight of what truly matters. But what if you could approach life from a different angle? A perspective that embraces stillness, self-awareness, and going with the flow rather than constantly forcing things to happen. Imagine the power of embracing simplicity and focusing on what's essential. Lao Tzu's Taoist principles can help you do just that. Now you might be thinking, how could something so old possibly help me with my modern problems? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. By applying the wisdom of Lao Tzu, you can learn how to let go of unnecessary stress, embrace a calmer way of being, and navigate the complexities of modern life with ease. And the best part, these teachings are surprisingly practical. You see, Taoism isn't about some grand spiritual journey or radical change in lifestyle. It's about small shifts, small changes in the way you view the world and yourself that can lead to big transformations. The beauty of Lao Tzu's wisdom is in its simplicity. It's not about fighting against the current, but about learning how to move with it. In today's video, we're going to break down how the Taoist principles of balance, patience, and understanding can be directly applied to your everyday life. Whether it's in your work life, relationships, or even in how you manage your digital presence, the teachings of Lao Tzu offer insights that can help you find more peace and purpose. And trust me, once you start applying these ideas, you'll be amazed at how much lighter and more fulfilled you'll feel. So if you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, if you're looking for a way to simplify your life and bring back a sense of balance and peace, you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how Lao Tzu's wisdom can help you not just survive, but thrive in today's hectic world. Stick with me and let's dive into the world of Taoism to discover how ancient wisdom can lead to a modern-day breakthrough. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the demands of modern life? Between your career, your personal goals, and the constant flood of information, it can feel like there's no time to breathe. And yet, what if I told you that the secret to a more peaceful and fulfilling life has been available to us for centuries? Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, suggested that balance and simplicity could be the key to not only surviving, but thriving in the chaos of today's world. So how can this ancient wisdom actually help you in your day-to-day life? In today's world, we're constantly moving. We rush from task to task, trying to keep up with the world around us. But this fast-paced lifestyle often leaves us feeling drained and disconnected. That's where Lao Tzu's teachings come in. One of the central concepts of Taoism is the idea of Wu Wei, or effortless action. Rather than forcing things to happen, Taoism teaches us to let go and align ourselves with the natural flow of life. But how can that actually work in today's world, where everything is about doing more, faster, and better? Let's start with something simple, your work life. Think about how you approach your day. Are you always busy, multitasking, trying to get everything done? Taoism suggests that instead of fighting against the flow, we should focus on doing less, but with greater intention. This doesn't mean being lazy or neglecting your responsibilities. It means being mindful about what you focus on and doing things with purpose, rather than rushing through them just to check them off your list. Here's the first practical benefit of applying Lao Tzu's wisdom to modern life. You can actually increase your productivity by slowing down. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But think about it. When you're constantly rushing, you're not giving your full attention to what you're doing. This often leads to mistakes, stress, and burnout. On the other hand, when you slow down, prioritize your tasks, and approach them with a calm and focused mindset, you can accomplish more in less time. The key is not forcing progress, but allowing things to unfold naturally. Taoism also encourages us to embrace simplicity. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in distractions. The pressure to be everywhere, do everything, and be constantly on is overwhelming. But Lao Tzu's teachings remind us that the simpler path is often the most rewarding. By clearing away the unnecessary clutter in your life, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, you can create space for what truly matters. This idea of embracing simplicity also translates into relationships. How often do we find ourselves caught in complicated dramas or miscommunications with others? Taoism teaches that in our relationships we should act with sincerity and kindness, but also with patience. Instead of reacting impulsively or overcomplicating situations, Lao Tzu encourages us to respond calmly and thoughtfully, letting go of unnecessary tension. In this way, Taoism can help improve your relationships, allowing them to flow more smoothly and harmoniously. Ultimately, the core benefit of Lao Tzu's teachings is this: you can find peace by aligning with the natural flow of life. Whether it's at work, in your personal life, or within yourself, this philosophy teaches us to embrace the ebb and flow of life rather than constantly fighting against it. By learning to trust in the process, you can reduce stress, increase your sense of well-being, and live a more balanced and fulfilling life. As we move forward, you'll see that these benefits don't require radical changes to your life. In fact, they're simple practices that can be integrated into your routine. But first, let's explore how these concepts can be applied more deeply in various aspects of your modern world. As we explore Lao Tzu's teachings further, it becomes clear that the wisdom of Taoism isn't just about slowing down or simplifying. It's about a deeper understanding of the natural flow of life and how we can adapt to it. Once we begin to embrace this philosophy, the benefits multiply. Taoism offers solutions for everything from personal stress management to finding clarity in decision-making and even improving our physical well-being. The power of Lao Tzu's words lies in their simplicity, yet they carry profound, practical impacts on our lives. One of the most impactful concepts in Taoism is the importance of balance. Lao Tzu believed that everything in life is interconnected, and the balance between opposites, light and dark, action and stillness, work and rest, is key to achieving harmony. In the modern world, we often overlook this balance. We focus so much on achieving more, doing more, and going faster that we forget to pause, rest, and recharge. What if I told you that by introducing more balance into your life, you could actually improve your physical and mental health? Taoism encourages us to listen to our bodies and minds, recognizing when we need rest and when we need action. The idea isn't to push through exhaustion or ignore our inner needs, but rather to align our actions with the natural rhythms of our lives. This doesn't just help us be more productive, but it also nurtures our overall well-being. For instance, many of us today struggle with sleep. Our overstimulated brains, often influenced by late-night screen time and stress, make it harder to unwind. But Taoism suggests that we should follow the natural flow of day and night, recognizing the importance of rest and reflection. Imagine what would happen if you dedicated yourself to a routine that respected your body's need for rest, aligning with the rhythms of nature. You could wake up feeling more refreshed and energized, ready to take on the day with a clear and calm mind. Another major benefit of Taoism is the concept of non-attachment. Lao Tzu believed that one of the sources of human suffering is our attachment to things, people, or outcomes. We often find ourselves clinging to ideas of success, possessions, and even relationships, thinking that they define us. But Taoism teaches us to let go of this attachment and accept things as they come, without trying to control or force them. This doesn't mean becoming detached or indifferent, but rather recognizing that we don't need to control everything to find happiness. In today's world, non-attachment can be especially helpful when it comes to managing the pressures of social media and external expectations. We live in a world where comparison is rampant, and we constantly measure our success against others. Taoism reminds us that true peace comes from within, and that we should focus on our own journey without getting caught up in what others are doing. Imagine how freeing it would be to let go of constant comparison and just focus on your own path, trusting that things will unfold as they should. Now let's take these teachings one step further. Taoism also offers profound wisdom for decision-making. In the modern world, we're often faced with an overload of choices. Whether it's choosing the next career move, navigating relationships, or deciding how to spend our time, it can feel paralyzing. Lao Tzu's wisdom tells us that the best way to make decisions is to approach them with clarity and patience, rather than rushing or overthinking. By taking time to pause, reflect, and tune into our inner selves, we can make decisions that align with our true values and desires. So far, we've seen that Lao Tzu's wisdom can help us manage stress, improve productivity, and create a greater sense of balance in our lives. But that's just the beginning. In the next section, we'll explore practical and easy-to-implement solutions that can help you incorporate Taoist principles into your daily routine. Solutions that don't require drastic changes, but can lead to powerful results. By now, you've seen how Taoism, with its wisdom about balance, simplicity, and non-attachment, can be applied to the modern world. But what good is all this knowledge if you don't know how to start implementing it in your everyday life? The beauty of Lao Tzu's teachings is that they're incredibly practical and can be integrated into your routine with small, meaningful steps. You don't need to make huge changes overnight. In fact, it's the tiny, consistent actions that can bring the biggest transformations. So let's dive into some practical ways you can apply Taoist principles to your daily life. Embrace the power of pausing. In Taoism, stillness is seen as a powerful force. Lao Tzu talks about the importance of emptying ourselves, taking moments of pause to reset, reflect, and breathe. In the whirlwind of modern life, we often forget to take these pauses. Instead, we rush from task to task, thinking that we need to be constantly doing something to feel productive. But here's the simple truth. Taking a few minutes to pause and breathe can dramatically reduce stress and improve focus. It might sound simple, but it works. Set a timer for 5 minutes during your day to simply stop and breathe. Close your eyes, sit in stillness, and allow yourself to let go of any tension. This small act of mindfulness can help you reconnect with yourself and the present moment, allowing you to approach tasks with more clarity and calmness. Simplify your environment. Remember Lao Tzu's teaching about simplicity? In the modern world, Clutter often overwhelms us, not just in our physical space, but in our minds as well. Taoism encourages us to clear away unnecessary distractions to make room for peace and focus. Take a moment to look around your workspace or your home. Are there things that are no longer serving you? Begin by clearing out things you don't need or that no longer bring you joy. This could be as simple as organizing your desk, getting rid of old clothes, or removing distractions from your digital devices. When you simplify your environment, you create space for more clarity, creativity, and peace. Practice Wu Wei in your work. One of the most powerful principles in Taoism is Wu Wei, or effortless action. It's the idea that things can flow naturally when we stop forcing them. But how can we apply this in our work? Start by observing how you approach your tasks. Are you trying to control every little detail? Are you stressed about getting everything perfect? Lao Tzu suggests that we need to find the flow of things and allow our work to unfold naturally. This doesn't mean being passive or lazy. It means working with intention and allowing things to move with ease. You can apply this by focusing on one task at a time, giving it your full attention and letting go of the need to rush. Instead of forcing progress, take time to reflect and let things come together without resistance. This will lead to greater productivity and less burnout. Set boundaries and embrace non-attachment. In Taoism, non-attachment is about letting go of the need to control outcomes or cling to things. In the modern world, one of the most practical applications of non-attachment is setting healthy boundaries. Whether it's in relationships, at work, or in your personal life, setting boundaries allows you to preserve your energy and focus on what truly matters. Take a moment to reflect. Are there areas of your life where you're overcommitting yourself, trying to please others, or holding on to things that drain your energy? Setting clear boundaries, both with yourself and others, allows you to focus on what's truly important and protects your peace of mind. Incorporate Taoist practices into your routine. Taoism offers many practical rituals that can be easily incorporated into your daily routine. One simple practice is morning meditation. Start your day with just 5 minutes of quiet reflection or breathing. This small ritual can set a peaceful tone for your day and help you stay grounded amidst the busyness. Another easy practice is mindful walking. Take a walk in nature or around your neighborhood, paying attention to each step and breathing deeply. This practice not only calms the mind, but also allows you to connect with the natural world, which is a core aspect of Taoism. You've learned how Taoism can change the way you live by embracing stillness, simplifying your environment, and finding effortless action in your work. These ancient principles aren't just philosophical ideas, they're practical tools that can transform your life today. So the real question is, are you ready to make the change? Now it's time to take the next step. Don't just listen to the wisdom of Lao Tzu and leave it behind in theory. The power of Taoism comes from action, small, consistent actions that build over time. It's about taking what you've learned and integrating it into your everyday life, one step at a time. So here's your challenge. Start implementing one Taoist principle tomorrow. Whether it's setting aside 5 minutes for a moment of stillness, clearing out unnecessary clutter from your environment, or embracing non-attachment in your relationships, take action. Feel the shift. Watch how your energy changes, how your stress levels decrease, and how your focus sharpens. This is your chance to step into a life of balance and peace. Lao Tzu's teachings offer the roadmap, but you have to walk the path. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, and you'll begin to see the benefits unfold in ways you can't even imagine. The only thing standing between you and a calmer, more focused life is your decision to act. If you found this video helpful, don't just watch and move on. Take a moment to like, share, and comment below. Share what you'll do to apply Taoist wisdom to your life. Your interaction will inspire others to take the same journey, and together we can create a ripple effect of peace and clarity in our modern world. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more transformative content that can help you live a more purposeful life. Let's embrace the flow of life together, one step at a time. The power to change your life is in your hands, and it starts now. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to leave you with one final thought. The way forward is not about doing more, it's about being more. Taoism teaches us that we don't need to chase after success, happiness, or fulfillment. Instead, we need to align ourselves with the natural flow of life, embrace the present moment, and let things unfold with ease. Lao Tzu's teachings remind us that we already have everything we need within us. We just have to trust the process and allow life to reveal its gifts. In the chaos of the modern world, it's easy to feel like we're constantly scrambling to keep up. But Lao Tzu reminds us that the path to peace is not through force, but through acceptance. It's about accepting ourselves, accepting the present moment, and trusting that things will unfold as they should, without us needing to control every outcome. So ask yourself, what would happen if you stopped fighting against the current and instead learned to flow with it? What if you could stop forcing things to happen and allow life to unfold naturally? Imagine the freedom, the peace, and the clarity you would experience. Lao Tzu's wisdom offers us the chance to live in alignment with the natural rhythms of life. And when we do this, everything becomes easier. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. It can be a peaceful, effortless flow. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. True change starts with a shift in perspective. When you start seeing the world through the lens of Taoism, where balance, simplicity, and non-attachment are at the core of your life, you'll begin to notice a dramatic shift in how you experience everything. You'll approach work, relationships, and your daily routines with a sense of calm, knowing that you don't need to force anything. You will simply be present, and that presence will bring about transformation. So, what's the next step? It's time to take action. Remember, the teachings of Lao Tzu are not just for monks or philosophers. They are for everyone who wants to live a more peaceful, intentional, and fulfilling life. You can start right now. Whether it's embracing stillness in your day, simplifying your space, or letting go of the need to control everything, these small steps will lead to big changes. You hold the power to create a life that aligns with your truest self. As you begin to implement these Taoist principles in your life, always remember, the journey is the destination. It's not about getting somewhere, it's about how you show up in every moment. Be gentle with yourself, trust the process, and most importantly, keep moving forward. If this video resonated with you, don't let it end here. Like, share, and comment below. I want to hear how you plan to integrate Taoism into your life. Your journey could inspire someone else to begin their own path to peace. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now for more content on how ancient wisdom can help you thrive in today's world. This is just the beginning. Lao Tzu's wisdom is waiting for you, ready to help you create the life you've always dreamed of. Now, it's time for you to take that first step. The flow is yours to follow.